Hi Sagittarius, this is your December 8th through the 14th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads on this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. First of all, Sagittarius, if you're celebrating your birthday this week, happy birthday. Have an amazing year ahead of you. So perhaps somebody is coming in to grant you a wish. Alright, so we got the star. This first spread is a new love this week, right? So we got the star, clarified by the 8 of Wands. We have the lovers, clarified by the 9 of Cups. Then we have the 4 of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Wands and the 3 of Cups. And we have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or absolutely any zodiac sign. Okay, what's interesting about this reading is that the cards, the 3 cards we have in the potential outcome, I would usually expect to see them somewhere in the beginning of a reading, or one of them could have been on the bottom of the deck, right? But those aces and the 3 of cups, you know, I would usually expect how people usually meet, right? But you know, perhaps it's just a way of the universe to tell you that it's always this connection will continue to be very loving. It will continue to be very exciting, right? Very passionate. You will always have a good time with this person. It's like the best, the happiest, passionate and loving union that's coming up, right? Because in the main spread, the 3 cards that originally came out, the star, the lovers, the 4 of Wands, that actually kind of tells the whole story. It really does. Those cards really do. They tell the whole story, right? The star could be an Aquarius. You're dealing, but the star is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of healing, by the way. Maybe some of you were feeling under the weather, and maybe you couldn't meet this person, you couldn't see this person. There could have been some kind of a delay. We just finally got out of a Mercury retrograde, right? So the 8 of Wands clarifying the star could be a card of somebody literally traveling to see you, or maybe you're traveling, or both of you are traveling, meeting somewhere in the middle. The World on the bottom of the deck could be interpreted as someplace remote, right? So the World and the 8 of Wands, maybe there is some kind of a trip coming up for some of you. At the same time, the World is a card of an ending, right? And I always interpret it as a happy end card, right? This is one chapter comes to an end, and a new, better, happier chapter is about to begin, right? The 8 of Wands, perhaps something is coming to an end. Maybe it's if it is your birthday, perhaps it's simply your year coming to an end, right? And the new year for you is about to start, and it has something to do with your birthday. Maybe this person is going to do something for your birthday, or they're going to show up for your birthday. They're going to grant you your wish for your birthday, or what have you. Right? The star could be an Aquarius, a wish come true. The 8 of Wands, a travel, communication card. And it's also the Cupid's arrows card. Cupid's arrows. Alright? The lovers, after that, is a Gemini major arcana card. The lovers is a card of a choice, but I don't really see you like choosing between 2 people. No, it's not one of those. It doesn't feel this way. Okay? It doesn't feel this way. Even though the 3 of Cups could be a card of a third-party situation, but it just doesn't feel this way. Right? The lovers could be, well, if you are choosing something, or maybe you're choosing where the 2 of you want to spend the rest of your lives with together. Alright? The lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. It's a soulmate card, it's a twin flame connection card, and it's the love of your life card. The 9 of Cups clarifying it is another wish come true card, wish granted card, similar to the star. Okay? And the 4 of Wands right after that, see? I'm told you. Those 3 cards tell the whole story. The 4 of Wands is often referred to as the 11-11 card, marriage, commitment card, family card. Alright? To me personally, the 4 of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. And we do have some duality going on here in the reading. If you come to think of it, there is duality going on. Let me explain, right? So we do have 2 wish come true cards. The star and the 9 of Cups. We do have 2 aces. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. In the lovers, we have 2 people. We also have 2 people in the 4 of Wands. So you see? See what I mean? Duality, 2 people, wish come true, 2 aces. and the Four of Wands. And then we have those three cards in the potential outcome. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is all about love. The Ace of Wands is a very passionate ace, and the Three of Cups is a very happy union. All right, or maybe it's your birthday in the potential outcome. But yeah, this is a very happy reading, by the way, very happy. All right, I assume people are usually happy when their wishes are granted. I assume people are usually happy in the Four of Wands, and I assume people are happy in the Three of Cups. Yeah, so interesting. So it is some kind. It's an ending and a new beginning for you, Sagittarius, right? Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Sagittarius, this spread is for you. We have the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So here's what I want to tell you. If you currently are a part of a rock solid, very happy, maybe even traditional commitment to marriage, very loving, very happy, where everybody's on the same page, you're in love with your person, with your significant other, they're in love with you, and you're just loving it. Right? If I just described your marriage or your relationship, it'll be business as usual. Okay, Sagittarius? That's what this reading is all about. I did not even want to clarify anything. I did not want to mess with it because it's such a beautiful, amazing reading. All right? If you're not married yet, perhaps it'll change. Perhaps you're on the path. Well, you're on the pathway to getting married, right? Because we do have two family cards on the table, two marriage cards, the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. Both are family, marriage, commitment cards. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card, you know. The Ace of Cups, so there's going to be some kind of a loving gesture, I guess. You don't have to have a reason for a loving gesture. Maybe you do have a reason, all right? Perhaps it's your birthday coming up this week, and you're just going to be celebrating your birthday. So happy birthday. The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's two people in the Two of Cups. Two people in love, two people on the same page, and all that good stuff. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent next. We have the Tower, clarified by the Nine of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Wands. We have the Sun. And we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, I guess. Aries, Leo are not a Sagittarius, but we also have Scorpio and Cancer on the table. So. I wouldn't be surprised if you reach out to somebody from your past, right? It's definitely one of the scenarios, all right? Because we do have the Queen of Wands here, and perhaps that's you, unless you're dealing with another fire sign, okay? That Page of Pentacles could be directed at you. So if that's not you who is deciding to reach out to somebody, then somebody is reaching out to you, obviously. All right. The Tower, clarified by the Nine of Wands. Perhaps this is what happened between you two in the past. There was your relationship, your marriage fell apart, basically. For others of you, perhaps this person is realizing that they made a huge mistake, or they cannot live without you, and maybe they're leaving someone for you, they're going back to you. Perhaps grass wasn't greener on the other side, or maybe the two of you called it quits and went your separate ways a while ago, and since then your person, your ex, got into another relationship, and now they're realizing that they can't live without you, and they're going to be coming back. All right? But yeah, the Page of Pentacles, it could be maybe your birthday present, if it is your birthday. The Page of Pentacles could be some kind of an excuse to reach out to you. They could be like, oh, hey, I found this thing that belongs to you. Do you want it back? Or the Page of Pentacles could be tickets to go see a show, a game, you know, Nutcracker, or what have you. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of victory and success. It's a victory success card. It's also a Cancer card. It's a card of transportation in general, right? So maybe they're going to invite you to go somewhere together. And at the end, we have the Sun. The Sun. The Sun is a Leo, major arcana card, but it's the happiest card in the deck. Out of all 78 cards we have in the standard tarot deck, that one, the Sun, is the happiest one out of all of them. It's also a card of clarity. It's also a card of clarity. It could also be someplace warm, by the way. So if this person will invite you to go somewhere, maybe it'll be someplace warm or warmer from where you're at now. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius, this week. We have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups clarified by the Ten of Swords, and also the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. No major arcana cards, but let me tell you what this reading is all about. It's a very straightforward reading, really easy for me to interpret. And I'd like to thank you for that, by the way. Anyway, this reading is about waiting to get paid, then getting paid, and leaving after that. Waiting to get paid, getting paid, and leaving. All right? So let me walk you through this real quick, because again, it's as straightforward as it gets. Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Waiting to get paid. Right? The Four of Pentacles is a card of receiving money, accepting money. And that makes me believe it's going to be a paycheck or a bonus, or maybe the company you work for went IPO and you're finally cashing in on all that money. Right? What have you. You're getting paid with the Four of Pentacles. And the remaining three cards, the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and the Eight of Cups clarified by the Ten of Swords, yeah, leaving. Leaving after you get paid, after you collect. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Sagittarius. We have the Six of Pentacles, the King of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Three of Wands, and we have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have fire, Aries, Leo, and other Sagittarius. So for some of you, it's directly related to you. For others of you, it's indirectly related to you. But if I were to sum up what's going on here in a single phrase, right? That single phrase would be the final decision. It's the final decision between those two, I guess. Or one of them is deciding about the other. All right? Yeah. So it's a bit of a complex spread, again, depending on what's actually going on, right? So we do have the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. All right? So the King of Wands, it could be you. It could be you, Sagittarius. You're a fire sign. The King of Wands is a fire sign. The Queen of Cups is most likely a water sign you're dealing with. Could that Queen of Cups be you in another scenario? Yes, it can be. We're all capable of embracing the energy of any king and queen. All right, but let's just focus on the scenario where you're the King of Wands and you're dealing with this Queen of Cups. You're making some kind of a final decision, or this Queen of Cups is making a final decision about you. Can this be about anything other than love? Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially with the Six of Pentacles being the first card. The Six of Pentacles, well, technically it's a financial card, right? Can the Six of Pentacles be about anything else? Yes, but it could be a financial card. So maybe you are deciding to promote this Queen of Cups, or this Queen of Cups is deciding to promote you, okay? Or give you a raise, or maybe you're going to give this Queen of Cups a raise, or it could be about bonuses, right? Bonuses at work, all right? So again, roles can be reversed. Can this be about love? Yeah, it can be. But perhaps the two of you have to make some kind of a decision, right? And maybe you've been discussing, maybe you've been talking about it, and you're going to, focus, or you're going to choose or select one of the options if you're looking at options, right? If it's indirectly related to you, perhaps you're just watching this to unfold in front of your eyes. Or this couple could be other people, some other people. This King of Wands could be another person. This Queen of Cups could be somebody else. And perhaps what's happening is between those two, right? And again, you're just a witness. You're just watching it from the distance. And they'll let you know what's about to happen. All right? So, yeah, like I said, it's a complex reading because there's just so many moving pieces, if you will. There's a lot of unknowns, but that's what you're not expecting. It is some kind of a final decision. All right, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week, Sagittarius. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.